really pleased to be with you this morning. And we are here today to speak about water and about something that we can do to preserve it. Two things seem really obvious to me. First, there is a real and really strong, really intimate relationship between water and beauty. First, because we are using water as an integral part of our formulas, but also because our beauty routines take place in our bathrooms. The second thing is, faced to the urgency of the situations, commitments, as strong as they are not enough. It's really time to act and to deliver results. So you understand that water is a fundamental element for us in our businesses, and therefore we are really committed to protect it. Today, I would like to share with you one of the trajectories that we at LOreal we are pursuing to share with you, and not as a lesson, but really as an example. LOreal is a beauty company with 38 plants around the world, which sells more than 6.5 billion products a year. And like many of other companies, as yours companies, LOreal designed a plan toward a more sustainable business model. We call it LOreal for the future. This strategy has very clear goals, really clear targets when it comes to preserve water. First, participating in the availability and in the quality of the surface water. Secondly, maximize our efficiency in use, our sobriety in the use of water. And finally, discharge only clean and treated water. Many of you probably have the same, and really, it's a good sign. I'm here today because I think we should share solutions we've put in place, their results, and the lessons, just because they are solutions. At LOreal, we have been working on this topic for a very long time. I remember when I joined the group LOreal in 2000, water was already at the heart of our strategy in terms of environment. As a result, since 2005, and by end of 2021, LOreal reduced by half its consumption of water per finished good as intensity of use. And we are committed to reduce by 30% more in the next years before end of 2030. To do so, we have implemented in some of our factories around the world what we call the water loop process. The idea is really simple. Reserve the use of fresh water only for domestic uses of our employees and as integral part of the formulas in our process. This means that any other use will be fed by recycled water or reused water in a loop. This principle takes place up to date in 5 of our factories, and 17 other factories have already started the journey, the transformation, and start to recycle and to reuse water. We would like to share with you the really example of the factory of Settimo Torinese in the northern of Italy. And for this, my friend Alessandro of PIECO company will explain you how we address this topic.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Alessandro Medolago Albani. I'm in charge of the engineering and development division of PIECO, a family-owned company that has been dealing in the water industrial treatment for more than 25 years. PIECO is on a quest for the research of the service of the environmental and the planet, a quest that goes beyond our planet, as we have been working for the International Space Station, where our water treatment and recycle system are currently installed. So, our adventure with the LOreal group began in 2016. The company was looking for a solution to improve the water treatment in its factory in Settimo Torinese, which produces hair care and makeup. We designed a chemical-free solution, easy to operate, very flexible, reliable technology that don't use chemical products in its process. This happens with the help of the special Pieko filters. This technology is based on ultrafiltration. It allows the pollution contained in the water, like then COD, surfactants, oil and grease, to be mechanically removed. This ultrafiltration system concentrates the impurities in a very small volume, about 1% compared with the inlet. It allows us to drastically reduce the COD from the 30,000 ppm up to less than 15 ppm. Since 2016, the experience with the LOreal has been a continuous search of the excellence. Our collaboration in the Settimo Torinese plant saved 30,000 cubic meters of water per year, every year. That means 16 Olympic swimming pools every year. One of the elements of this success is that really worked closely together. In a few months, we were already partners and not just suppliers. The trust we receive from LOreal allows Pieko to build a team capable to patenting this technology and export it all over in the world. We are now present in Italy, in Germany, in French, in Turkey, in Egypt, in USA. So, thanks to LOreal, thanks to Benoît, all his team, and the tireless pursuit of the excellent, they never set for the ordinary. Thank you.
This is a very good example of a technical solution, and it works. It works, and as a result of a very collaborative approach we had with Pieko in Italia around this water loop solution. There is other collaborations, other technologies, such as in Burgos, in the north of Spain, or in Mexico City, and much more. The situation of water is probably really different than energy. This is probably not the cost or the economic equation that will be the driver of our transformation. Water is still affordable, and water has not known the same spikes in price than energy. We all have the moral duty, the moral obligation to act to preserve the biodiversity, the climate, but also the disponibility, the availability, and the quality of surface water. But beyond this duty, beyond this moral duty, not acting on the preservation of water poses a real risk of business continuity. If we don't act, we will all lose our license to operate. Water scarcity is real. As roofs will come more and more, the administration will have hard time by cutting domestic or agricultural use. This means that the administration is likely to ask industry to reduce, to stop, or to reduce the consumption during tense periods. And in fact, it's already happened. Last summer in Europe, and also in the northern of Europe or in France, we face this situation where the administration led or the administration asked to different companies to reduce for a certain time its consumption of water. And if we not are able to mitigate the risk, the situation will be harder. So to mitigate the risk, we have to preserve our water. Water is probably the absolute benchmark in our action plans. And if we are not able to preserve this most vital resource, the very credibility of our action plan could be undermined. So, solution exists. Partnerships, partners are available, solution is on the shelf. So definitively, it's time to act. Thank you very much.
Thank you.